All right, guys, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video that Zali plays. Before we get started on this video, I actually want to thank you guys for all your support. I'm trying to build this channel back up, and the way that you guys can help me with that is just by dropping a like. Very simple. It's help with the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, today we're going to be doing a guide on Dhukk the Pierce. I know there are a lot of guides on him, but I'm going to do my take on Dhukk the Pierce. He's a very good champion, so you guys are going to see that. You guys probably already know. You guys want to know more about Dhukk the Pierce, how I would build him. I hope this video will help you. And yeah, as always, we're going to go over skills, artifacts, and masteries. We're going to showcase him in a bunch of places, maxed out gameplay, so his abilities are all maxed out. All right, let's get started. All right, so here is Dhukk the Pierce. When I first saw this guy, I thought he was kind of mediocre until I actually played around with him. He was better than I thought he was, man. So yeah, now I consider him a top tier epic champion. And let's go over skills. So I do have him booked out. His A1 is a double hit. That is very good, better than having a singular hit. And then each has a 30% chance of placing the decreased accuracy debuff. Lunatic Outburst, an AoE attack where he places decreased attack on all enemies. And then if you also build him with a critical rate, you can actually place decreased defense. So it's important to get 100% crit rate on this guy if you can. And what I love about this guy, his damage is based on defense, and he's defense based. So that makes him durable, and he does dish out decent amount of damage. Shrieking Display. So he places a provoke debuff for 1 turn on a target enemy. And then he also has a chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn on 2 random enemies. So this is basically like a three target provoke, but the other 2 are random. And then he also places reflect damage on himself for 2 turns and unkillable. So that reflect damage is very against Fire Knight. We're going to showcase that when we go against the Fire Knight. Aura skill increase ally defense and faction crisp by 31%. So he's amazing for faction crisp. In my opinion, he's one of the top tier orc champions for faction crisp, and as well as Doom Tower. Let's go over his artifacts. So I'm going to show you guys my total stats, and then I'm going to tell you guys which substats you need. So these are my total stats. I have 35,785 health points, 3,424 defense. So remember, he is a defense-based champion, so he needs to have as much defense as you can. His defense is kind of low. I would prefer if it was higher than that, but what can you do, right? Yeah, 234 speed, so he needs to be fast so he can go first and place that AoE decreased attack. Will keep your allies alive, and then if you can crit, you can get the decreased defense to get your team going with the nukes. Critical damage, if you want him to do more damage, you should get some critical damage on him, because you do got crit rate already, so you might as well get critical damage. His critical damage is very low. I would prefer if that was like 200%, but like 200, 250%. But that's all I have for now. His debuff accuracy was 301. I actually had him at 400, and I dropped it on purpose with the banner, so I switched out the banner. And I dropped his accuracy so I can bring up his resistance and bring up his speed. So I think that was worth it overall for me. 301 debuff accuracy is very good for PvE content, so for Doom Tower Faction Wars. But if you want to run an arena, you might need more, because a lot of people build resistance. All right, so substats you're going to be looking for this champion. You're going to be looking for defense, crit rate percentage, speed, accuracy. To a lesser extent, I would say crit damage and resistance, depending on where you want to run him. All right, you guys can see my artifacts. I'm running 2 sets of perception, so I can increase his accuracy plus 40 and speed plus 5%. If you don't have perception, I would recommend crafting them in the forge, because they are very good sets. Not only do you get the accuracy, you also get some bonus speed. And I've been back for only 3 weeks, and I have pretty good pieces. You guys can do it too. Crit rate percentage on the primary for the gauntlets, and the chest piece is going to be defense percentage, and the speed primary on the boots, of course. The thing about if you don't really care about the decreased defense, you have somebody else to do that. You can actually build defense percentage, but I would advise against that. If you want to realize his full potential, you got to build crit rate percentage. So I have HP primary on the ring. I actually want the defense on the ring, but I do have some pretty good rules for substats, defense percentage, HP percentage. Crit damage percentage on the amulet, because I want him to do more damage when he attacks. And we got resistance for the primary on the banner. If you don't have enough accuracy, make sure you guys go for accuracy. That is more important. And this banner was not for him anyways. I just switched it out to get more speed and to get more resistance, as I said earlier. All right, so masteries. So you guys probably can't see the left side because my face is there, but I went all the way down to get methodical, and I got bring it down as well. And then from the right side, you guys can see for his tier 6 mastery, I got the accuracy plus 50. If you're having trouble on your accuracy, make sure you guys max out the accuracy on the Great Hall for every single affinity. It will help out a lot. All right, so for arena, I don't generally use Dhukk the Pierce in arena, but I will for this. Oh, people are being nice. Oh man, this is not really going to show anything. Yeah, so I use him. I don't use him, but I have tried him out. He's good. He does decent damage, and he obviously hits that decrease attack, decrease defense. So he's very good for that. I'm going to switch out my whole team and just throw Dhukk the Pierce in because this team is too easy.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
If he doesn't wipe them, I'm going to be disappointed in him. Yeah, so you want to use this ability right here.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you, man. He didn't wipe them. But he did crit everybody, so he has a decreased defense up. Yeah, what if he loses? Oh, what if he loses? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Dhukk the Pierce is gonna lose. Oh, this is hilarious. Who would I go after? Alright, so Dhukk the Pierce did lose. So we're gonna have to use somebody with him. I guess I really underestimated this guy's team. So yeah, we're gonna use Dhukk the Pierce with somebody else. Alright, we might lose again, but we're gonna go Crimson Slayer and Dhukk the Pierce. Alright, we got it on everybody, and then I hope that Crimson Slayer can carry the DPS. He gets a turn. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is hilarious. Can't believe he lost, man. Well, I guess he's kind of like a defensive support. For Tag Team Arena, I don't use him. I actually don't see a lot of people using him at all. Is there any Dhukk the Pierce teams here? Well, he is usable. I think in the lower tiers in Arena, you can use him a lot. So he is definitely worth building for that. For Clan Boss, obviously he can be used. He has decreased attack and decreased defense, and then he can also place Unkillable on himself. All right, so Doom Tower, he is very good as well. All right, so we're going to run him in stage 20. I do realize that Herndig has that decreased defense, but he doesn't have the decreased attack, so that's where Dhukk the Pierce. That's why Dhukk the Pierce comes in handy. Oh, he almost got a less than 10-second clear. So he does help out a lot in waves. He can help you clear them. Decreased defense and decreased attack are one of the best things you can land on the enemies. One of the best debuffs you can land on enemies, I mean. Alright, so on to the dragon. He's not going to be doing much in dragon other than the decreased attack and defense. Once you reach the dragon, I mean. And I guess a reflect damage if the dragon gets a turn. Because you can't provoke the dragon. Oh, decreased accuracy is actually very good as well. Dude, I keep forgetting to take Elenoral's Combust off. Obvious is way better. I gotta tweak the AI. Alright, there we go. So he did 194,000 damage, not too much damage, but he did help Zavia and Elenoral nuke. Same with Herndig. Alright, so for stage 20 of Ice Golem's Peak, he has affinity advantage. So he's going to help you a lot there. And what we're going to do is we're going to skip straight to the Ice Golem. Alright, so less than a minute and we are here at the Ice Golem. So the good thing about him in Ice Golem is that, you know, you guys are aware that the Ice Golem has an ability called Frigid Vengeance. It does way too much damage. He's able to place decreased attack on him, which will allow it to do less damage so your allies can actually survive. And the decreased defense obviously will allow your allies to do more damage. But you're going to reach Frigid Vengeance faster too. All right, so we're going to put it on 2x speed now. All right, there we go. So it's 2 minutes 54 seconds because he doesn't do too much damage, but that's fine. That's not why he's here. All right, so now we're gonna review him. So Faction Wars, I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 5. If you are struggling with Orc Faction Wars, make sure you guys build Dr. Pierce if you have him. Arena Offense, I would actually give him a 5. I mean, obviously he can't solo. He's not a DPS, but he is very good with a team. Campaign locations, he can help you out a lot if you are trying to make your way through the campaign. Dragon's Lair, he's a 5 because of the, you know, the waves. He really helps out a lot of that, as well as the when he reaches the boss, he can place that decrease defense and decrease attack. Arena defense as well, he's a 5. Spider's Den, I actually haven't tried him, but I can see him doing very good there. So I'm going to give him a 5 for Spider. The reason why he's going to be doing good is because you can place that decreased defense and decreased attack, as well as provoke some Spider lengths, keeping your team alive. And he also has decreased accuracy on his A1. So for Clan Boss, I'm actually going to give him a 4. I think he is very good for Clan Boss, but because he has his decreased defense and decreased attack, like they're both tied into one attack, I'm going to have to drop him just by 1 point. Mentor's Labyrinth, he's going to be a 5. Magic Keep, he's a 5. Void Keep, he's a 5. Spirit Keep, he's a 5. He has affinity advantage there. Fire Knight's Castle, I'm going to give him a 4. Force Keep, I'll give him a 4 as well because he has a disadvantage in terms of affinity. We're going to submit that. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for the video. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys drop a like. What are your thoughts on Dr. Pierce? I know a lot of you guys know that he's very good, and this is just reinforcing that fact. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.
I'm Tyrone. I need everybody to subscribe to the homie Ali Al Plays. And that's non-negotiable either.